This time I'm gonna show you something with the clavi. Many people ask me, hey Rick, how you start the clavi? Why did you do that? How can we learn it faster, in the fastest way? So what I recommend, at the beginning, sing it. If you sing, it's easier because first of all, your brain gonna catch it, and second of all, you'll know what you do. And don't think to play like Horacio Hernandez, like right now, everything at the same time. It's not gonna work it like that. So what I recommend, first, listen, go on YouTube or iTunes, listen some music, some Latin stuff, just to know how it is and get the feel. If you're from a rock background or metal background, it's a different feel, but try to get it at some point. So I have a clavier on my left foot. If you don't have it, you can go with the hi-hat, doesn't matter, okay? The matter that in that exercise is just to do the exercise with your feet well. So start, at the beginning, start with a tempo. It can be super slow. And my point is to play not hard, play super soft, to be comfortable and feel it. So I'll show you an example. If you go with the 3-2 or the 2-3, doesn't matter. On the hi-hat. You see, at this point you know what's the rhythm, and your feet's gonna work on it. If you have a metronome, that's better. Just put the metronome, try to play with, because sometimes people will say, oh, I don't know if it's a Latin music, you shouldn't play with the metronome. We're not at the point we're gonna play on a show outside in the front of 1,000 people. We're just at the point we want to set down the beat and make it happen. So that's another point. There's a kick. If you're not feel comfortable with the kick, don't go to it right now. You can do like simple thing like single stroke, like just to develop it. You can do the paradiddle, all the rhythm on the top of it. So that's gonna be a good start. But you can sing also. If you're not able to do it, for example, do the rhythm, pam 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 pam. Sing it. It's gonna be better and easier to go forward with this exercise. If you can go further with, usually I try to add the kick. Not every time. I'll go with like a songo kind of bass drum, but sometimes I like to move the kick a little bit. So I can do like something like as a songo beat. Usually what I like to do is just to keep the groove, feel comfortable, and add some things around. I have 2 snares here without the brushes, very open. Imagine that's conga, okay? I'm not the best conga player ever, but it's something I like to play. So just to feel the snare as conga and play the bass drum and the clavi, you're gonna feel like more you're in the style. So I'll give you an example. 1, 2, 3. You see, you can go somewhere and it's relaxed. If I go with the strainer on, we can do the cascara, for example. Cascara, it's a pattern you'll play with the right, and it can be with the left one. But in that case, I'll play with the right. There's a few variations. Just pick one. When you start, pick one variation and keep this one for a while. And just at the moment you feel you get it. But I mean, just the clavi, just the cascara and the kick at the same time. I'll show you an example. that's another step. There's a cowbell here. You can play around. You can change the accent as the same thing as the hi-hat 16-note exercise I showed at the beginning. Same thing. You can change the accent. You can play with the accent. Or sometimes the accent can be on the thumb. So with that, you can create more. Because many people, that's the same question. I had a lot of students, okay? I maybe had like, I don't know, 300 students in my life, maybe more than that. And a lot of students ask me, what is a drum solo? Where I should go with? Is there some vocabulary I should play on? It's coming from your art, but you need vocabulary for that. So you need to build some vocabulary. So I'll redo the Latin pattern, and I'll do the clave with my left foot. I'll do the cascara with my right hand, but I'll try to play around with my left hand, okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't want to go like busy. That's not the point. We're still at the point, it's a lesson. We just want to see what we can do with it. And we need to a groove, you know, we need to feel something. I'll do the same thing, but I'll go with the right, for example. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's more jazzy, so because I'll try now to do the switch between the rim shot, go to the right. It's like the build-up. If you, in a song, or there's a bass solo, for example, or a keyboard, and then everything's going around, and you feel the tension, and it goes like to a place everybody wants to explode, you go on the right. So I'll show you. I'll start softly, I'll go a bit louder, okay? 1, 2, 3, boom. For sure, you can go at different speed. You can go super slow, like. So you can. What I suggest, try to do all exercise you're playing in your life, slow, 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 medium, and fast, and soft, and medium, and very loud. Like, because if you stuck with one sound at one speed, you're going to be screwed. I mean, if you do like something in a slow tempo and you're not able, same thing if you have a double bass drum pedal, don't try to just like, sometimes just try to make it slow, but well, super square. And if you speed up, you're going to be better because you can do it at a slow tempo. I'll just do an example. I'll redo an example with the Latin stuff, the clave, but faster, okay? 1, 2, So that's that's 3 different examples we've seen today. Like one super easy, one a little bit more harder, and one I know it's more difficult, but if you go step by step and you open your ear, listening different kind of music, you'll find your own sound. Because before just playing just your thing, it's important to incorporate different aspect of different drummer, different chops, different way, different setup. Some people, they don't think about that. They want to sound like that drummer, so they're gonna set up their drum in that way, but it's maybe not the way, it's the best way for them. So sometimes I recommend try a different thing. Remove one toms, put 2 floor, 1 floor. If you only have a 4-piece, it's perfect. My main setup, I have almost the same thing except this. I have like 4-piece, 3, 4 cymbals. Sometimes I have 2 cymbals, like a hi-hat and a big crash ride. It's not the number of things you have around, it's the way you're gonna sound. You're gonna get the good sound from that kit. So thank you, and I wish you good practice. Take care.